Absolutely every single take.
Damn. Wow.
Give or take about 10 hours straight.
Wow. Wow. What is it like crafting that moment?
It was 10 hours. It was a full day.
Okay.
And also, a fun fact was that afterwards we do go into post to correct, or can we shift? And then Bear told me after our post session, once the show came out, that nothing that we did in post made the cut.
Wow.
The thing that was the best was the authentic live shot from the shoot day. So for season 1, everything that you see in that music was absolutely done live and in the moment.
Oh, and Sophia, how are you both doing?
Very good. How are you guys?
Good. We are so well. Just right out the gates. We knew this is going to be the reality, but we just know that the dwarves are the most fun people. So that's why we've been waiting to speak with both of you, because this is what we've been leading up to.
Great way to end off these interviews.
100%. I'm just so curious for both of you going into season 2 of this series. We're such huge fans of it. What were your mindsets coming into this season versus how you were feeling going into season 1?
Positive, I think. Well, it's correct to say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we had such a lovely response from the fans and people who watched the show and actually the crew. What was exciting was that the crew were excited to meet us.
They were.
When we were on set, because they'd watched it, and they were meeting Durin and Disa. It was a very welcoming space to enter.
They knew they were going to have a good time.
Yeah.
It was a naughty set.
Naughty set.
Mischievous.
Yes, it wasn't naughty, it was mischievous.
Mischievous, that's a better word. Thank you for the correction.
Sophia, girl, you were belting it out in those mountains, and it was so incredible to experience all that. We're curious now, are you doing that every take, or is that just kind of done after, like in post?
Absolutely every single take.
Damn. Wow.
For ballpark, give or take about 10 hours straight.
Wow. Wow. What is it like crafting that moment?
It was 10 hours. It was a full day.
Okay.
And also, a fun fact was that afterwards we do go into post to correct, or can we shift? And then Bear told me after our post session, once the show came out, that nothing that we did in post made the cut.
Wow.
The thing that was the best was the authentic live shot from the shoot day. So for season 1, everything that you see in that music was absolutely done live and in the moment, including Elron's reaction. So Elron specifically stayed away from all rehearsals, stayed away from anything that I was improvising or creating. So the shot when the camera pans to him, where he sees it for the first time, and then she goes on to explain what it is, that is Elron / Rob's genuine reaction to hearing it for the first time.
Wow.
That's incredible. Holy.
Yeah, I believe that the mountain was shaking. I believe that. I believe that.
Thank you.
Owen, for yourself, I think the idea of legacy is something that we think about so much while watching this series. And I think, Durin has a very interesting relationship with his father. Do you see him trying to come out of the shadow and of his father a little bit more, being a little bit more defiant from, the boundaries of what his family's kind of put on him?
Yeah, it's interesting that you chose the word legacy, because I think that's the pressure Durin feels is the legacy of his father, the legacy of the name. Is a big pressure that's put on him, and being disowned by his father and his king, I think it's a big change for him. And all of a sudden, he's being someone he never thought he would be. So he goes on a journey of self-discovery because of that, and then. And yeah, it's a difficult. He learns about his father. He learns about what it is to be king, what it is to be a prince. It's a big journey. And what happens if you lose your father? What does that mean? There's a lot to go through, a lot to dissect. But I really, really enjoyed going on that journey with it.
We love that. And, speaking of journeys, I think Durin and Disa have, our favorite relationship in the show, because it feels so authentic with one another. And you just we're just rooting for you guys as a couple all the time in the show. So I'm curious, with things going the way that they're going this season, how was your relationship with each other, strengthened while working on season 2.
I think we fought more, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I think we're too comfortable with each other now. And therefore, it's like, you're not doing this anymore, so does that leave me? What am I supposed to do? Why are you doing this for me?
And then Sophia will go off and sulk for about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And I will go, right, can I make you a cup of tea? Then it'll all be solved. But no, I think it strengthened us because we knew we had such an amazing big responsibility this season. And I think having the wonderful weight of knowing how well received the couple was, I think we just really wanted to make good of that and give the fans more of that. The showrunners gave us more, and so we wanted to honour that as best we could. And so we just kind of picked up where we left off and reminded ourselves of that relationship and that authentic friendship between the two of us. And I think the reason Durin and Disa survive so well as a couple is because of Owain and Sophia's kind of trust and safety and friendship and hilarity offset. And so we got to spend a lot more time together, which was lovely. And that we did.
We love that. We love that so much. Owain and Sophia, thank you so much for taking your time with us today. We're absolutely loving the show, and we really hope we could talk to you back in the future as well.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet
Thank
you.
you.